Hello everyone. Hope each one of you doing great. Okay. So next question here I'm talking about today is what is difference between service integration and management and multi-vendor model as per your observation? This is one of key question if you have worked in IT service management or service integration and management environment, then it will be asked, okay, to understand your knowledge on SIAM model as well as any ecosystem where SIAM is not involved. Okay, so it's as simple as that, multi-vendor model versus SIAM model. Okay, so it's one of important task is difference to know the difference between these two model. Multi-supplier is not a new model. Okay, so customer organizations, they are using this model since long, but gradually they came to know that when multiple suppliers are involved in an ecosystem, then there are certain on-ground challenges. Okay, in doing end-to-end governance, management of suppliers, coordination between those suppliers, and generally when things are integrated between those suppliers. Okay, so though each of your individual suppliers may say that their objectives are fulfilled, okay, their contractual targets are met on time, but still your end users are getting lot of issues, they are dissatisfied with the overall services, then this SIAM model actually, uh, I will say, came to know. Okay, then this SIAM model comes into the picture because SIAM and traditional multi-vendor model, they both involve multiple service providers, but where they differ, how these services are governed, how these are integrated and then delivered. So generally in multi-vendor model, each vendors is working independently. Okay, so what it happens that it often leading to siloed service. There is always, you will find out a finger pointing to each of the supplier when the things does not going into the right direction, and there is no accountability. But when you pick SIAM, so then you are formally introducing a integration layer which is accountable for uh, end-to-end governance, management, integration, and then ensuring that all the services are delivered on time to the business. Okay. So SIAM is actually, you can consider it as a formally centralized layer. This layer can be formed by internal customer organization team or external team, or it might be a combination of both. So customer always have flexibility to pick the correct structure as per their need in their ecosystem. While multi-vendor model, it is just a contractual relationship between customer and vendor. This increase a lot of burden to the customer organization itself because most of their time is spending in, like, to doing the management, to doing the coordination, collaboration between the suppliers. Okay, so if customer organizations and their people are interested in focusing on their core business, their core retained capabilities, then best is that they should form SIAM layer in their organization. So it always gives you a lot of benefits, uh, rather than if you are not picking SIAM integration layer and you are working in a multi-supplier system. Because reason is SIAM, it not only works on your contractual targets, it works in forming one team culture. It will give you forums, it will give you working groups, channels, where multiple suppliers, their key stakeholders, they join and collaborate with each other. SIAM takes accountability of designing and managing all these collaboration forums. Means customer organization don't need to take burden on this. SIAM itself will take the accountability. They will design what all the forums which are needed in your ecosystem. You need board, you need process forums, you need working groups, or different ways of working through which all the suppliers can collaborate with each other. So at the end, you will feel, or your customer organization will feel, that it's not us versus them, which you will see in multi-supplier environment. It's one team, including all the suppliers, which is working for the customer organization 24/7. SIAM ensures that responsibility for innovations and improvements is shared and each supplier is working on it. Otherwise, each vendor and supplier, they will busy in doing their day-to-day tasks and no one will take accountability in improving the ecosystem. To meet the timelines from incident management, from change management perspective, release management perspective, and measure the user experience, SIAM introduced to design operation level agreement, uh, end user level agreements, okay, and amend those contracts accordingly. It just not amend those contracts but also ensures that end to end SLA, XLA, they being met, and in case the things are breaking, not meeting uh, the targets, okay, then SIAM will work with customer organization partners and identify what all the pain areas and mitigate those pain areas with proper designing, proper planning, or introducing a framework which is definitely, like, add value to customer organization. All these things you will not find in multi sub, I will say, multi vendor model, because their accountability is missing. Okay, so no one is bothered to take the accountability. Everyone is busy in meeting their own targets, compliance, KPIs, and all these burden, it goes to customer organization. So suggestion is, or the best practice is, that whenever you have multiple suppliers or multiple organizations which are working in an ecosystem, there should be, or there must be, a formally service integration and management layer needs to be introduced. Okay, there are a lot of models which SIAM can suggest. It depends on customer organization that which model they feel comfortable or they are okay to introduce it, but at least one model must be there. Okay, so I just highlighted few key points. You can see, like, formally centralized integration layer. If SIAM is there, definitely it will be there. There will be a structured governance across all the providers. So this governance will take care of all these, like, your board, your process forums, working groups. So it will give you a channel where all your suppliers, they will participate, they will discuss their issues, okay, their pain areas, and then service integrator and customer organization both will support there. Okay, SIAM is the layer which is end to end accountable, and that accountability is documented, because if you know, right, if there is everyone is responsible, then means no one is responsible. So then there must be an accountability needs to be defined, like who will do coordination, who will do collaboration if the things are not working fine, things are not getting delivered on time, or if certain issues are there, then who will take care of this, who will discuss those things, who will highlight those improvement areas. So then all these accountability takes by service integration and management layer. It's one team culture with shared goals, so it's not like us versus them. Okay, so there is a team who takes care the accountability, and that team actually ensures that your end users are getting value from all the suppliers. It's not that individual is able to meet their target, but end users are facing lot of issues, lot of disruptions in end-to-end services. Okay. Uh, then obviously for all the reports from the individual suppliers, not is only a specific supplier view, but end-to-end view also, a service integration and management can definitely add a lot of value there. They can design few KPIs, and those KPIs will be helpful from the end user perspective, from the business perspective. While in multi-vendor model, you will see only the reporting from individual suppliers. Okay, so no one is taking the accountability and no one is thinking in that direction, that how to improve the ecosystem. That things you definitely can achieve, or customer organization can achieve, if they have SIAM layer in place. Okay. So yep, I think I covered a lot of pointers here. In case I missed out anything, I will add also, and you can also add in comments. It just be remember that SIAM is a capability, it is not a tool. So just don't think that, like, it's a tool, whether it's a ServiceNow tool or a BMC remedy tool. So you will not get any script or any code or anything already written there. Okay, it all the success of SIAM, it depends heavily on the people who are actually driving this. Okay, so the training, soft skills, collaborations, proactive mindset, a person who is having a great experience over IT service management area, all these things are very much essential if you are looking to introduce service integration and management layer in your organization. Okay, so SIAM professional, they must often provide guidance in complex multi-supplier ecosystem. But the truth is, that's what I mentioned it, the truth is not every challenge has a ready-made solution. So there is no book, there is no BOK, there is no document which will give you all the solutions of the problems which you are facing on day to day, or all the improvement areas. A lot of solutions you SIAM professionals or service integrator, they need to be applied, tested, and again adopted and reapplied. So there is no universal playbook, code and script, which I mentioned already here. Like, to fix the unique challenges which customer organization face in day-to-day activities, day-to-day challenges in multi-vendor environment. Might be your end-to-end changes are getting failed. Okay, PIR reports are not proper, incidents are getting breached, a lot of aging backlogs are getting generated in the ecosystem. The queues are moving. I will say tickets are moving from one queue to another queue, and no one is taking accountability. Lot of false tickets are arriving in the queue. Okay, so all these challenges can be managed by service integration and management team, if the people who is having experience on I will say service management, along with that service integration. Okay, so suggestion is for the customer organization to invest in the people, not just processes, tools, and other things. Okay, so that's it. This is how I have thought about uh, answer of this question. Now it's you always have that flexibility, that you may have certain pointers or uh, certain areas which you think that you can also highlight from your side. So we can discuss. Along with that, you can make those comments in comment section as well. Thank you so much. I will create one more question and then we will discuss on that as well. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time.